What's going on, everyone? It's time for another video. And I've had this airgun for a long time and I've killed a lot and I've never made a video with it, so we're gonna go ahead and start an airgun series. So if you guys are new to the channel, like, comment, and subscribe, because we have everything from bow hunting to fishing to airguns. We do everything outdoors here. So I just want to welcome everyone here if this is your first time seeing this video. You guys see this hat right here? We don't want that one anymore. We have a little bit fresher merch to represent here. You guys see this? See all that? Absolute drip, straight fire. This is nose down scent. If you guys are interested in this, go ahead and take a look at this hat, or even one like this. This is the Freezer Queen hat. It's official now. Now, use code TO15. I'll leave the link in the description below, and when you guys go to checkout, enter TO15. That'll give you guys 15% off your whole entire purchase. So go ahead and go check them out. So today's video is going to be about this beautiful gun right here. If I can stop zooming in. Uh-oh, there we go. This is the Benjamin Marauder 25 cal, and I was getting ready to sight this in. You guys can see that target way down there. Yep, that's what we're aiming at. Don't worry about the fake deer. That's for shooting and other stuff. But we're focusing on this bad boy today because we got to get it sighted in. This is a 25 caliber air gun, and it's a powerhouse. If you guys are wanting to get your first pre-charged pneumatic air gun, this would probably be the one that I'd recommend. We're gonna go ahead and get this air gun sighted in, and I'll kind of talk you guys through a couple things. But first thing we got to do is load it, and I'll kind of show you how that works. So if you guys are new into shooting air rifles or pellet guns, they're relatively the same. There's a little bit of differences, but we'll go into that in a later video. What this is a actual rotary magazine from a bolt action. If you guys look right here, what you do is you lift your bolt up, pull this out, the magazine comes out. Pretty simple, right? And now we're going to go ahead and load it up, and I'll show you how you do that. So how you load this magazine is super simple. This is what it looks like. Come up in here, you can probably see these little numbers that go around here, and this goes into your gun, obviously. But how you load it is you take this and you swing. I'll make this easier. You swing this around. See, this plastic piece is going all the way around. It's on the opposite side, and if you look, there's an empty slot there for where a pellet should be. So what you're going to do, and these are big pellets, if you guys take a look, that's a pretty good sized pellet. And we'll do a comparison video after this to a 25 to a 22 to a 177. That'll probably be the next video after this. But we're going to go ahead and load this. See that hole in there? You see there's daylight. What you do is you put your finger on the back side, drop this in, and then you just keep feeding it until you're loaded. Go down, you'll see slots for each individual pellet. And we'll go ahead and load it. Now that our magazine is fully loaded, this holds 8 shots, and you can shoot these really fast or really slow depending on how, if you're just target shooting, if you're hunting. It comes in handy in a hunting situation. And what you'll do is you'll take this and you'll pop this in here. You'll hear it click. There it goes. And you'll push forward until you hear it stop and push down. And now your gun's loaded and you're ready to go. We'll go through shooting this. We'll shoot a couple groups, and then we'll talk about how you fill it up and everything else that I like about this air gun. I don't really know where that went. Let's go check to see where it's hitting. It's about to be slaughtered. There's sparrows. Also, another reason why we're doing this is there's sparrows that have been landing on this birdhouse. You guys are probably getting ready to see me kill one, so hopefully we can get that on film. Oh, it's a female and she's just sitting there. This is pest control. The whole reason that we're sighting this air gun in right here is that as you guys probably just got to see, we have a lot of sparrows and starlings that are taking over this martin house. Sparrows and starlings are a nuisance species. They're invasive. We're trying to kill them as many as we can so we can get rid of them and let the good birds come back and populate this house and this surrounding area of the house. Sparrows and starlings, if you guys have probably heard, are terrible birds. So we're going to go ahead and get this air gun all fixed up and go ahead and get them taken care of. So we're very close to being on paper. We're about that far low right. We're at 50 yards. That's kind of what I like to sight in for, because I can, you know, hold the dot under and a dot over, and I might see if I can't try to get you guys to be able to look through this reticle so you can see what I'm looking at. So there's actually a little, I tacked up that paper with little bitty push tacks, and I'm actually going to try to hit one, and hopefully I can hit one. That'd be pretty cool. I'm going to aim for that. Aim as precise as I can. It's much like archery. I always try to find the smallest target and go from there. Lila, don't you dare eat my tripod. Just lay back down, baby. There you go. Let's go back into it. Yeah, there's a lot of starlings and sparrows that are out at this little house here. You guys can probably see I'll show you guys here in a second. I've been shooting at them a lot, and I've missed a few, but I thought my grouping was a lot worse than that, and I was kind of making adjustments. But it's always on a beautiful day like this when I don't have too much else going on to check groups. So let's go ahead and take a look. That's where we were aiming just now. You can see there's 2 dots there. Don't really know what happened there. That's kind of my fault, but 2 dots there and it's not looking bad. We're going to make adjustments to it and then we'll be all good. I'll also show you all the holes in this birdhouse while we're looking. I don't know how well you guys can see it. Oh, I did kill that bird. Look at that. There was 2 of them there. I had no idea. I guess you guys, I almost got a collateral there. Holy cow. You guys could see the arrow, and this air gun blows through this house. You guys can see all the holes on the backside. That's hilarious. I guess my air gun is 100% sighted in, because I don't know if you guys probably got to see, but there's actually 2 birds on that house, and they must have been standing one right behind the other, and I guess I just didn't see it. But they're both sparrows, and there's another one chirping up over on that tree to the... Alright, so we just shot those that group, and one thing I like about this gun is when you're out of ammo and you actually need to reload, this won't push forward anymore. So then you just have to pop it out and reload the clip, and I just showed you guys that. So I'm gonna go set you guys up at a different angle way down here so you guys can kind of see the close-up effects of this pellet gun hitting everything. As you guys can see, this pellet gun is a little bit different. 50 yards, it's extremely accurate. You know, here's my thumb compared to the grouping. We're shooting there originally. I did move it over to the left. There's a lot of ants on this board. But as you can see, it's blowing straight through this, and I don't know how well you guys can actually hear audio. Oh! Fall over, but it's actually blowing through this and actually going all the way through, hitting grass and hitting limbs behind. So, hello, brother! So, yeah. Here is the smallest that you can buy on the market at a 177.77. Not bad. Then you go to a 22. See, it's a little bit bigger. Get a little bit closer for you guys. There you go. A little bit bigger. And then you go to a 25, which is what this air gun is. Out, and if you look, that's a big difference. So I will show you guys how to pump this bad boy up. It is very simple, not hard at all. What you're gonna do is you're gonna come in here. This has a little cap at the end of the gun by the barrel. That's a fill probe cover. Cap comes off, no longer need it. And you'll come in here. This pushes out. You can see all your ball bearings, and it'll connect into here. This is a hand pump, by the way, and I'll show you guys that here in a second. You'll hear it click like it just did. Close your bleed valve, and then you can just pump this like a regular bicycle pump. Let's get the pumping. Pump this, you'll have a gauge right here on the front. You want to get it roughly to 3,000 psi. That's what we're looking for. Bleed it, then you're good to go. If you guys are interested in this gun, I'll leave a link in the description below with the gun, and it needs a pump. You have to fill it up some way. It's not like a brake barrel, and we'll go into a video of that later, but I'll leave the gun and the brake barrel, or not the brake barrel, the pump, excuse me. But that's all I have for you guys today. If you guys are interested in checking out Nose Down Scents, use code TO15 at checkout. I'll leave it in the first link in the description, and then it'll go into the air gun and everything else. Also, I didn't do this last video, but I should have. If you guys are interested in my camera gear, anything like that, it'll be the first link below the air guns. It'll be the camera, the tripod, everything else, and we'll just go from there after that. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we will catch you all next week probably.